This is Minnie and Opie, and I can tell you from the bottom of my heart that this is the closest thing that I've ever known to true family here on this planet. When I wanted to learn about love and patience, that's when Opie, this little puppy, came into my life. He was crazy, wild, just rambunctious, and wanted to fight any and every dog. It was kind of scary having him, to be honest. He was like a very intense, inquisitive, little strong soul, and I knew that if I didn't train him, he was gonna very easily be, a backyard bully. Had a temperament that I felt could be tamed. Over the years, I worked with him, socializing him. The beach became his favorite place. That's literally, I feel, what actually broke that negative streak in him. He started to shift into that, more loving energy, and he stopped being aggressive. This dog just will show you pretty much everything you need to know. If you take some time with him, he has this very mystical way of being for a dog. I'll tell you, he's very advanced. Me and him have gone through many awakenings together. He's definitely, family. And he will continue to journey with my soul for eons. The little one, Minnie, my little Yorkie, our soul contract is just as intense. All of a sudden, this little thing was weaving in and out of tires in traffic, and I just knew that, I had to save this thing's life. It was gonna get ran over at any second. So I opened my door and whistled, and it turned around. I thought it was gonna bolt. I was like, there's no way. And all of a sudden, she just jumps right up into my lap, into the truck. And just like that, our journey began. Well, I guess not just like that. I had to go to the vet, and I had to go get her checked out to see if there's anybody looking for her. I didn't know if she was gonna stay with me or not. But yeah, just over time, she was like, no, this is it. You and Opie are what I want. And I wasn't really in the place to rescue a dog. Opie had been, still young. He was very, very much still a handful for me. Even just to get him fed, it's very expensive, and I was like, okay, another dog. And Opie wasn't very happy. He was kind of really? We're on the trails or up the mountains. She's not gonna keep up. And I was like, give her a chance, Opie. And lo and behold, this little girl, this little Yorkie, has turned out to be a soldier. I can't even tell you the amazing, miraculous things that this little dog has accomplished. If you think about her body, how small she is, she's 7 pounds. She can rock climb. She can go out into the ocean. She can literally run after me and this big dog just as fast as us. And she has so much energy, so much zest for life. She is such a go-getter, and I just think that these two dogs, they love our lifestyle, by the way. I will tell you something. Me and my dogs are completely telepathic. We literally just have real conversations. And I talk to them on a one-on-one and ask them, is this okay? Are you feeling okay? They show me their energy, and I get that feedback from them. And a lot of the times, come here, baby. a lot of times they ask me for what they want, and you know, we have a really good dialogue. So when we've been on the road and doing these road trips and going on these adventures, they're very much a part of like the planning process. I tell them where we're going. This is kind of where I think this video might get a little deep, is where, you know, I guess it's Thanksgiving and it's a bittersweet time for people like me who weren't given the love that they truly like needed. And I'm in no way trying to make a video that like beats up anybody. You know, I feel like I'm getting to a phase where I really truly want to integrate the pain and the suffering that I have experienced from, you know, the abuse and trauma. I have given myself time to sit with it, and Minnie and Opie were the ones that helped me through it. You know, it's something that was needed as an antidote for a wound that was not healing with human interaction. And unfortunately, in a lot of my human interactions, it would just make the pain worse. I knew that fragility and that vulnerability could only be well handled or well managed by a totally pure essence, like a pure living soul. And Spirit was like, here you go. Here's Opie and Minnie.